sweetest guy just approached me in Woolworths. It's a Monday morning, doing my grocery shopping to do my juicing, and he came up to me and he goes, "Excuse me, miss, I just wanted to stop you and tell you that you were so beautiful and I would love to get your number to take you out." And my instant reaction was, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I have a boyfriend." Which is not true. I don't know why I said that. I'm actually kicking myself for saying I do not have a boyfriend. I'm not talking to anyone, but my instant reaction, because no one's ever done that to me before, I froze and was like, "I'm so sorry, I have a boyfriend." And he's like, "Oh, that's really sad, but you never know if you don't try." And I'm like, "Yeah, I really admire you for coming up and talking, thank you so much, have a beautiful day." And he's like, "You too, miss, all the best." Why did I tell him I had a boyfriend when I don't? Ugh. This is why I'm single. This is why I'm single.
I thought this.
These are the missed opportunities that most of the coaches out there are making you fail on. This is why you're losing, this is why you're missing out, and this is often a large percentage of why your cold approaches are failing. It's because you're showing too much intent too early and you're triggering this response by the women. How many of these women are going to leave, go home, and then think, if only they get this woman in this video blames herself. I blame you. And you should blame yourself. And you should also be aware that you should get coaching by someone like myself. I'm actually giving too much free information out on the internet. I really shouldn't, because most of you parasitic, freeloading cunts are not paying for my coaching, yet you're exploiting all of my wisdom out here with cold approach, and I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve. But what I'm doing by teaching you guys to remove the intent, remove the compliments, like most of those nerds out there that really aren't getting laid. They're really just, it's really just a good looking guy approaching a lower mate value girl, punching down. And really, it's just like, you might as well just approach and go, "You want to fuck?" Because that's what they're doing. I'm teaching you guys real game, and that video of that lady just there is prime example of why you're getting so much rejection. It's because you're being too aggressive, too direct. You're giving too many compliments too early. You're showing way too much intent. You're being quote unquote too alpha, when in fact you're just a beta pretending to be alpha. A real alpha doesn't need to show that much intent. The same way a real alpha doesn't need to tell you he's tough, he'll just fuck you up. A real alpha doesn't have to pretend and put on a leather jacket and act like a tough guy. And what you're doing there is you're making her decide too early. You're triggering this response in her, which is inbuilt in all women, is the default rejection response to a guy who has no game. And this is why you're getting a lot of flaky numbers. This is why girls are telling you that they have a boyfriend, and this is why you're getting rejected all the time. This is one aspect of what I coach, one aspect of what I teach, and it is not as simplistic as solving the opener. It is complicated. I go through the entire thing from beginning all the way through to texting, through to dating, through to everything. The more I spend in this industry, the more I realize that I'm probably the best day game coach in the world right now. I recommend you go down, and you might see me with a lot of Asian girls. That doesn't mean you can't get white girls. White girls are 10 times easier to get. They're the ones that are increasing all of the hoflation out there because they're sleeping with everybody. They're the easiest to sleep with. So don't think that you know better or you got better game. You don't. You don't know what you're doing. There's very few out there that have a depth of understanding of game that I do. I recommend what you do is you sign up, get some cold approach coaching with myself or online coaching, and let me change your life. I'll see you guys in the next video.